I am using all Harbor Freight tools, with the exception of this guy, of course. I don't really like using the bolts to push it in because I don't know if I'm just cramming it in there or what. So I'll get it tight enough and I'll tap it in. Ooh, look at that turbo. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are not going to be working on my Trailblazer just yet. I want to show you guys something that I have to do on my truck here. So this is one of my other cars. It's a 2014 Sierra 1500. And what we are doing today is we are replacing the driver's side axle for the second time. I'm going to show you guys why. If you look closely, which by the way, thank you Rust Belt for all of your kindness to literally everything on this truck, but if you look closely here, I got this boot splitting here, and I don't know if you guys can see that. There it is. And what it has done is ever so graciously spit grease all over the place. So I'm going to show you guys how to do this. It's not really that difficult, but ultimately what you have is there are like 6 or 8 Allen bolts that you got to take apart. You got to remove the wheel, obviously jack the thing up, and then once you remove the wheel, I believe it's just the center nut, and I think, I could be wrong here, but I think I can angle the wheel and get the axle to come out. I think I remember dropping it down and just removing it. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to do this. So if you have to run into this issue or happen to run into this issue on your Sierra or your Silverado, go ahead and follow this. Yes, I am using all Harbor Freight tools, with the exception of this guy, of course. But don't get mad, all right? These are the tools that I work with, and these are the tools that that have been working for the last 15-20 years for me. So that's what we're going to be using. We're going to go ahead and put you guys on a stand and get this taken care of really quick. And that, my friends, is how you change an axle on a 1500 Sierra. So let me show you guys what the finished product looks like. Now, one thing to note, I'll show you guys what I struggled with a little bit. Down here, when you come and look at where you unbolt the axle here, you have this coupler here between the diff, a receiving flange or whatever you want to call it, and this guy. There's like a step I think the step is actually on the metal part here. So the step has to fit into this coupler, and then this coupler has a step that has to fit into this. If you're not paying attention, and it's not seating evenly all the way around, you can tighten this thing down and it's sideways. So what I do is I tighten it up just enough to where it starts to go in. I don't really like using the bolts to push it in because I don't know if I'm just cramming it in there or what. So I'll get it tight enough and I'll tap it in. I'll tap all the way around, and you'll see it seat, and then you'll have space between the bolts here and the axle. Then just go ahead and tighten it. Once you put the truck back down onto the ground, I just go around and tighten these guys again, because obviously the wheels can't spin after that. So I'm going to go ahead and tighten that up, and that completes the axle job on a 2014 GMC Sierra.